Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, João Cancelo, will be key, Peter, I think. OK, he might not be the strongest defensively, but his pace, his crossing, the creativity he shows higher up the pitch, all of those are second to none, especially the way he exploits those half spaces to find telling passes. It more than makes up for the odd defensive wobble.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Looking to play him in. It is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Martinez claims comfortable. And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. Vinicius Junior threads one in. Cleared without hesitation. Nice looking ball. Stood up well to him there. Poland controlling the possession in this early phase. Chouameni. This might spell danger. Yamal did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Vinicius Junior simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Saliba calmly anticipates. That's destined for the flank. Now that looks a decent ball. Wirtz! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
After 19 minutes is...
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Timber did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Poland are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. João Cancelo. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he's whipped it across. And that has been cleared.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. Wirtz. Timber. Timber. Knocks it into space. That is good alertness. Wirtz. And it's Timber. And here's Wirtz. Engages and forces him off the ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. João Cancelo. Yamal.
This is the time you need that pace.
Valverde. Wirtz. Plays a sharp little ball here. Cross to the back post. Martinez claims it. Safe hands. Nicely weighted ball. Haaland wants to run onto this.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Martinez. Ronaldo gets on his bike and on the move. Timber. Ronaldo chasing after it. And it's Valverde.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he was quick to react. Bruno Fernandes. A probing pass. He's in a great position here. And he's heaved it away. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Poland go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Reminder today, everybody, to make
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Valverde. And here's Wirtz. And here's Haaland. And the finish! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Timber. Oh, super ball. And a chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Portugal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Aimed beyond the defence. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Could move up a gear here. Looking for options for movement. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer.
Bruno Fernandes! It's a goal kick.
Substitution for Poland, number 5.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 8, Fitz. Number 10,
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
20,
Here's Sorlot. Oh, he's found support out wide.
on the field.
Big chance! Goal! Poland! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution for Poland, number 19.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Yildiz thinks about the shot. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Bellingham. Played into space. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Poland, number 13, Cristian Romero. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Eder Militao. Substitution.
Ball played for Lookman. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Gravenberg. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Pulisic. Tries to play it through. Impressive jump. It's a goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Poland have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Pulisic.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. Yildiz. Portugal are looking to break at pace. Out for a throw. Swung over. João Cancelo is there to clear. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Poland have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Sorloth claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Located by the gates.
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner, and they did just that.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting...
Chance!
Tries to pass it through. There's the towering header!
Goal, Poland!
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Number 10.
So, a breakthrough already.
Erling Haaland.
Over to the other side. Timber.
João Cancelo.
Now Saliba. Timber. And it's Cancelo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Valverde defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's been cut out, well played. Martinez getting this one clear. Bruno Fernandes. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh no, what has happened here? Delivers the ball. And he's gone backward here. This looks...
Bruno Fernandes! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. João Cancelo.
João Cancelo makes a move down the right.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Chance here to counter. And here's Vinicius Junior. That is good alertness. Rafael Leao chasing after it. Wirtz. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Wirtz. And they've got rid. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that was very necessary. Haaland. He's in a great position here, showing good feet. And it's Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Shot, surely! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Poland are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Timber just loves to go forward whenever he can. He's had a shot!
Okay, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Alexander-Arnold. That's a good foray he's making. Wirtz. And the pass is intercepted. And the counter is on. Tchouaméni. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rudiger is the guilty party there. Poland looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
Oh, sweet feet.
That's an imaginative pass. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's... And a header! And it's come back out to him. And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Vinicius Junior.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. João Cancelo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Picked out brilliantly. Good ball, good take. Valverde. Haaland.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bruno Fernandes. That's Wirtz. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Poland absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Poland producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. Away we go again. And it's Tchouaméni. Bruno Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold. Tchouaméni. João Cancelo makes a dash for it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Serves up a cross. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Vinicius Junior. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Now it's Vinicius Junior. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped.
There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution for Poland, number 20, Vinicius Junior. Number 10,
And he's whipped it across. Let's make sure that's not getting
number
through.
8. This,
Poland clearly are
coming
trying
on
to
the
mix
field,
things up here, keeping
number
their opponents
11,
guessing.
Pulisic, number 45,
Well,
Osman.
it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done.
Bruno Fernandes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Valverde really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Shoots! Brilliant from Osimhen! A finish right from the top draw! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. And that's it.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement with the father of a boy in a blue hat
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and welcome
Gorgeous,
to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And a chance! And he's quick to get rid. Valverde. Looking tidy in possession here. Ruben Diaz deals with that comfortably. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Burmo. And it's Barella. And it's Timber. Barella. Romero.
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Goes for a shot! Goal! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Barella.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Wirtz. João Cancelo has it out wide and in space.
Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given.
Rudiger. Burnley are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Wirtz.
Oh, important interception.
Saliba gets it away. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Howson. For João Cancelo.
That's a good run down the left.
Alexander-Arnold. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Deftly away. Vinicius Junior.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Oh, that's nice. In towards the back stick. Ruben Diaz getting this one clear. And it's Tchouameni. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Wirtz. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Haaland receives it in a... Haaland! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that should get the job done.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Poland do have a chance to counter here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's had it taken off him. Can he get it through? Isak picks it up out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pinged towards the front line. Wirtz, can he spark a counter here?
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's in a great position here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Poland go in at half-time with a game to chase.
I'd like to ask you to join me in
You don't get any
wishing
points
our
for stating
birthday
the
boy a
obvious,
very
Peter, but thankfully
special
this is
birthday.
still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, what shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Impressive jump, and he's stuck it away. Poland are back on level terms. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Wirtz. That has ended up in no man's land. Wirtz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Timber. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution for Poland, number 20, Vinicius
Poland
Junior.
are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Coming on the field.
Now it's Pulisic.
Pulisic.
João Cancelo.
And here's Bellingham.
Number 7, Bellingham. Number
Burmo.
38, Trevor.
Barella.
Substitution.
And here's Sorloth. Tchouaméni. And it's Rudiger. That's really nicely played. Alexander-Arnold is flagged offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Sorloth. Alexander-Arnold. Cross to the back post. And that has been knocked clear. Bellingham. Lookman. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played towards the other side. And it's Cancelo.
João Cancelo.
Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Barella. Can he get on the end of this?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Could move up a gear here.
And it's Timber.
João Cancelo.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
The final 5 minutes. Tchouaméni, passing is crisp and sharp. So there's the shot! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Substitution for Poland, number 6.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Poland found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Vids,
There will be 3
Vince
minutes added
proves
time.
just a little bit too strong. Chouameni, Timber finding himself in space.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
That's headed upfield. And he's managed to get rid. And time is up. Poland have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they
And we
reacted to
come
that
to you
initial
now
setback.
with a quick request for support for our
So a
charity
game of
fund,
thrills
Chance
and
in
tiny
Football.
margins, so many what-ifs and what might have beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Poland really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Played out wide.
Cross goes in there. Keeper has taken decisive action. Modric.
Opts for safety. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Valverde receives it in a good position here. Mbappe!
They want to be quick to recover this.
Modric. Can he get on the end of this?
Valverde.
Howson is there to clear. Mbappe.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's well spotted. Hazard.
Oh, it's a great ball here.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Mbappe.
No, that was never going to make it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Now, can they get him away?
Bellingham wants to run onto this.
Chouameni.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Stood up well to him there.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Skims one in.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Shot could be on. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Camavinga.
Roberto Carlos. Bellingham chasing after it.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough...
And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Belletti. And he goes cross-field. Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here. Chouameni. Great vision. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Eto'o. And this is Lewandowski. Belletti. And that is expertly dealt with. Azar, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great.
It's Eto'o! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he should have made it four.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.